Why is setting your standard, why is raising your standard so important? Why is it so important? Why is it very important? Setting your standard and raising your standard. Why is it important? It's important because you are the one manifesting your reality. So you have only fixed amount of time, and in that time, what is it that you want to see? That has to conform to your standard because that is what you want to see. Obviously, that's why it's so very important, so that you don't waste your time on things that you don't want to love, you don't want to experience. Hey guys, welcome to the Awakened Reality, and you are with Krishwan, and today I'm going to be talking about setting your standard. In a way, it's like self-worth, self-value as well. It touches on these topics. Why setting and building your standard is so very important, especially when you're in this manifestation process. You're in this law of attraction, you understand the law of attraction, you understand this manifestation process, you are in this manifestation process, and you want to start seeing the reality that you want to experience. Why is setting and maintaining and building your standard so very important in this process? It is important because number one, you are building the life that you want. You are manifesting for a reason. You are manifesting in order to see something different, in order to experience something new. That is the main reason you are manifesting. Others, you can just sit and experience whatever is coming to you, right? But you are experiencing, you are wanting to live a life that you want to see on a regular day-to-day basis. So when things come in that and you love them to be, but you don't want them to be in your reality, you have to set a boundary. Why? You have to set a boundary. Why can't the universe just bring in whatever I want just directly? All these questions start coming up. Because of the fact that you are living on planet Earth and you are living in the constraints of time, right? We have created something called time that keeps moving on. And this time is only limited. It's like 24 hours a day, and in 1 hour there is 60 minutes, and in 1 minute there is 60 seconds. Right? So there is only limited amount of time each day, and this time you want to experience to your maximum, right? You want to grow, you want to experience, you want to learn different things, maybe you want to experience different things, new things, and you want to make the best use of your time. Ideally, not just me, everybody wants to make the best use of their time on planet Earth. So for that, if you're going to let in things that are not benefiting you, okay, you understand that it's, maybe you're in a position that you don't know that it's not benefiting you, and you're unaware that it's not benefiting you, but it's still there in your life as something that's tagging along, and then you realize it's not benefiting you. At that particular point, you want to draw a boundary line, because that thing that is not benefiting you is taking up your time. It's taking up as it's taking up your time, it's also taking up energy from your body towards it. Our energy that we are giving to that particular thing is going a waste. It is going towards that thing, and it's just going away. It's that thing, we are letting it in. The point is, we are letting it in without even saying that, no universe, this is not what I want. But when we start saying, no universe, this is not what I want, when you set your boundary line, you're telling, hey universe, upgrade my experience. This is not what I want. I have grown from this. I have understood that this has come in. I have been letting it. It has served its purpose. It has served its benefit by not being something that I want into my experience. But I understand that it has taught me to understand that, hey, this is something that I possibly don't want in my life, because I want to see something else, I want to experience something else, I want to manifest something else into my reality, not that. And that itself is in itself a benefit, a thing that is there in your life to show you that you don't want that kind of an experience in your life. So then you draw a line. So then you draw a line, and You draw a line confidently because you are the one creating your reality. You are the one constantly manifesting your reality. You have to come into the power. When you're in the power of understand that you are the one creating your reality. You are the one manifesting your reality. The reality is reflecting to whatever you are letting in. The reality is reflecting to whatever you are. Your energy is. Whatever your energy is letting in, whatever your energy is being, your reality is reflecting it. So who has to make the changes? You have to make the change internally and draw a boundary line or set a standard and keep your standard raising. There is no harm. If people walk out of that standard, they walk out of that standard. If they grow with you in that standard, they grow with you in that standard. But you're setting your standard for yourself because you want to manifest the reality that you want in your life and not somebody else's reality for you, not this person's reality for you. You want to manifest, you want to see things, you want to experience the world, you want the world to be this way to you. That means you have to set your standard within for yourself to receive that kind of a reality, because your reality is only reflecting more of who you are. The reality is only reflecting what you are letting in. If you say no, I'm not going to accept this person or that person or that person or that person, the universe kind of knows, because you're not letting it in. So when you're not letting in something that you don't want, it's like the universe knows. It's like the universe understands, okay, this is not coming in, maybe I have to send something better. So it sends something better. The universe is always giving you what you want. It's always giving you what you want. But your energy is saying no to it. When your energy is saying no to it, then something better that you want, that is determined yes by your standard, starts coming in. I have done this a lot of times in my life where I've done it back and forth, where I would let people come in and not let people come in, and things would change, as in like certain people would stop entering my life, and then I would start putting my focus, I would start putting my energy, personal energy, more into things that valued more for me. This is also about self-value. This is also about self-worth, as to how you are, because you got to remember this. You have to remember this. Your time is limited, and how do you want to spend your time? How do you want to spend your energy? Your self-value, self-worth is very important in this. Self-value, self-worth is very important. Where are you putting your boundary line? What are you trying to manifest for yourself? This is where self-value and self-worth comes in, because time is a limited constraint. And what are you doing with that time? What are you trying to accomplish? What are you trying to see in your reality? So all these things, all these things play a part in what you want to manifest. And hence, since time is a limited thing and you're living in this limited thing of time, yes, we have made it a limited thing. We have made it because this experience that is the experience we want to live. But it's also teaching us so much about self-value and self-worth and setting your boundary lines, because you want to and not letting in things that don't benefit you and pushing them out. Not letting in things that don't benefit you and pushing them out. It teaches you so much. It teaches you all these things. So setting your boundary and even building your boundary is very important. Building your boundary, as you keep manifesting, your boundary line increases more and more and more. As your vibration increases, your boundary line increases more and more. Why does it increase? Why do your standards get higher and higher and higher as your vibration increases? Because you have lesser tolerance for the things that are not benefiting you. You know that this is life, you are living it, you want to live it, you want to see the things that you want to see in your life, you want to experience the things that you want to see, you want to experience in your life. You don't want to waste time, you love your life and you want to enjoy life. So your boundary line gets one step higher and one step higher as your vibration starts becoming higher and higher, as you wake up every day, every morning to start enjoying the life that you want to enjoy. You don't want to be sitting and wasting time on things and letting in things that don't benefit you. genuinely. So your standard raises higher and higher and higher, and if somebody gets upset by it, if somebody's not conforming to it, that's not your problem, that's really their problem. They need to grow to it, and they need to come up to your standard if they want to. If they want to be a part of your life, they need to do the spade work. That's not your problem. Your problem is to manage your life. Your problem is to, it's not a problem, your thing is to manage your life. Your thing is to do what you want to do. Your thing is to experience the life you have. And there are billions and billions of people. And as you raise your standard, it's not like you will lose them forever, or even if you lose them forever, their energy. So some of their energy is going to come. If you drop one energy, another energy is going to come that matches your new standard. If you drop an energy, another energy is going to come that matches your new standard. So don't get worried that, hey, these people I'm going to lose forever, these people I'm going to go. No, keep your standard and enjoy your life. Understand that everything is energy. Even people that you communicate with are energy. So if you let go of that energy, another energy is going to come. And it's going to be beneficial. It's going to be up to your new standard. If that person is growing up, that person itself will come with a better energy, because the previous energy is lower than your standard. So if that person comes, he will grow up and he will come with a better energy. So this is all about maintaining. And why is it so important to maintain and build your standards? It's important to maintain, not maintain, I wouldn't even say maintain, sorry. Why is it important to set and build your standard? Why is it important to set and build your standard? It is important to set and build your standard because this is your reality. You're manifesting it. You're in control of it. The reality is responding to your energy, to what you allow, to how you are, to what you're being. So if you want to experience a reality that you want to start seeing, then set standards, because remember, you're living in limited amount of time that we have all created as a collective consciousness, and in this limited amount of time, in the time of life, you want to grow and you want to experience things along with that growth, in pertinence with that growth. You want to experience better and better and better and better with that growth. That is if you're growing. If you're stagnant, you're stagnant. That is what it is. But if you're growing, you want to experience the reality better and better and better and better with that mental growth. And so comes a standard, because everything cannot accumulate in that particular time. You can't let it, everything cannot be given time and energy by you. Right? Only a certain amount of energy and time can be given by you for a particular day to something. So something has to leave and something has to take its place. Something has to leave and so something has to take its place. But where you're drawing your boundary line is what creates that which is coming. Where you're saying no to this and yes to this, and later on you're saying even no to that which you said yes to earlier, and then you're receiving something better. That is to be done by you. That is to be set by you. That is to be created by you. That setting the boundary line and building the boundary line. Setting the boundary, setting the standard and building the standard. Setting the standard and building the standard. Setting the standard and building the standard. So this is what it comes to. And this is very important even in manifesting. In manifesting, you're always manifesting something bigger and more and more and more and more, and naturally. And as you do that, you're setting your standard and you're building your standard so that you get the best of the best of the best of the best of the best in this limited time. Why you can't have the worst of the worst? Because you don't want to, number one, and number two, you don't want to be spending your time and energy on that when you've already built yourself up here. You see what I'm saying? When you've already built yourself to receive the best universe that you can have or you want. That's about it. If you like this video, like, subscribe, share. I might have gone through these concepts like a million times in the video. But like, subscribe and share and hit the bell notification. If you like spiritual life coaching session with me, flow.page/Krishwan. flow.page/the awakened reality is where you want to go. Type it in your browser and click, and you can reach me. Also reach me through social media, through DMs. I will see your message and we can have a chat. We can have, my first 45 minutes is, or 30 to 45 minutes, depends, it's just consultation and it's free. So just give me a call, talk to me about your problem. I will tell you how you can solve it, and then we can have a session. If you are feeling that this is what you want, and if also I am feeling that I'm cool to work with you. So flow.page/Krishwan, flow.page/the awakened reality. All the links are right there, and even if you want to book a session with me, it's right there. And probably going to be starting a donation page soon. So if you want to donate, if you just want to give me value back for all this value you're getting, feel free to soon. That's about it, I guess. Bye.